The child everyone called the easiest may have been the one hurting the most. Think about the student every teacher loved. They always finished their homework, never caused trouble, and when someone asked, "How are you?" they quickly answered, "I'm fine." Teachers praised them, and parents were proud of them. But what no one saw was that this child learned very early that asking for help didn't work, so they stopped asking. That wasn't their personality. It was a way to survive. Today, we're going to explore where this comes from, how it affects people as they grow up, and why these childhood habits often stay with us for years. What neglect really looks like. When people hear the words childhood neglect, they usually imagine something extreme, like a child being left alone, an empty fridge, or parents who are never around. But emotional neglect is often much quieter. The child has clean clothes, food on the table, and a safe place to sleep. Everything looks normal from the outside, but their feelings don't have a place. When they say, "I had a bad day," no one really listens. When they cry, someone quickly says, "You're okay." Over time, the child learns one painful lesson. My feelings don't matter. Psychologists call this childhood emotional neglect. It's not about what happened. It's about what was missing, again and again. That's why so many people don't realize they experienced it until they're adults. Here's what surprises most people. These children usually don't become the difficult kid. They become the easy one. Instead of asking for attention, they learn to handle everything by themselves. They become very good at noticing other people's moods. A parent's voice changes, a door closes a little harder than usual, or the house suddenly becomes quiet. The child notices all of it. They don't do this on purpose. Their brain is simply trying to keep them safe. Even years later, that habit can still be there. That's why someone might cut their finger while cooking and quickly say, "I'm fine, don't worry about me," even though they quietly wish someone would help. You've probably met someone like this. Maybe it's you. They're always saying yes, apologizing before asking for even the smallest favor, and feeling uncomfortable when someone offers to help. From the outside, they seem strong, reliable, and responsible. But many of these behaviors started as survival skills. Children who learn that their needs won't be noticed often grow into adults who stop talking about those needs. Were you the easy kid? The one who never wanted to be a burden? If that sounds like you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. Many people who grew up this way hear the same thoughts every day. Don't make a big deal out of it. Other people have bigger problems. You're fine. That voice isn't who you are. It's something you learned. Children learn from the people around them, and even after they grow up, those old messages often stay in their minds. Studies have shown that children need adults who notice their feelings and respond with care. This kind of support helps the brain develop in healthy ways. The good news is that people can still change later in life. When children or even adults experience safe and caring relationships, the brain can learn new patterns. That means always doing everything alone isn't who you really are. It's something your brain learned to do, and what the brain learns, it can slowly learn to do differently. Healing doesn't happen all at once. It happens one small step at a time. Learning to ask for help, learning to believe people when they say they care, and learning that accepting kindness doesn't mean you owe someone something. It takes time, and some days will feel easier than others. But that's how healing works, one safe moment at a time. If you were the easy child, the quiet child, the one who never caused problems, or the one nobody worried about, you weren't easier than everyone else. You simply learned how to survive in a place where your feelings didn't always have room. And if you still say sorry too much or feel uncomfortable when someone is kind to you, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you learned to protect yourself. There was never anything wrong with you for needing love, care, and support. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoy learning about the psychology behind why we think, feel, and act the way we do, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.